Welcome back to The Express at the Vancouver Christmas Market at Queen Elizabeth Plaza. It's so cool to think that all of this is happening right in the middle of the bustling city. Of course, it's pretty bustling here too with the new carousel, all of the holiday entertainment, eats, and shopping. So in today's Express, we're going to balance it out with a place where you can get away from all of it. Although it is a bit of a trek to get there.
It's humbling when you get into a landscape like this. You can't help but feel how insignificant you really are.
There is only the sound of breathing, your heart pounding in your chest. Troubles of the world fall away into the wilderness like snow, resting on strong limbs that instinctively shoulder the weight with such beauty.
The Callahan Valley has a special significance with Native people, and they call it Peakan Suti, which is in Salish, wild spirit place.
A wild spirit himself, Brad Sills joins me on my 20-plus kilometer journey to the Callahan Lodge, a love affair that began 3 decades ago. His knowledge and feelings for the area run as deep as the season's snow.
Young men used to come here as a rite of passage to become a man, and it was a place of training. When I first entered this valley many years ago, I got the sense of that immediately, that this was a place that would challenge you and bring out the best in you.
And so this Whistlerite opened this wild spirit place to others. Via the quiet mode of cross-country skiing, guests can glide through a 90-kilometer network of professionally groomed cross-country trails to access powder-filled meadows and old-growth forests.
It's one of the largest ski areas in North America.
The Wild Spirit Trail takes on average 3 to 4 hours for recreationalists like me. Although the lodge does have a record of 29 minutes. Whether an athlete or an adventurer just like me, you definitely want to pack a snack and don't forget your camera. So what made you come out all the way into this wilderness to build a lodge?
Ever since I was a kid, I've had a real deep appreciation for natural environments.
And so what he calls his mistress was born, the Callahan Lodge.
Ah, made it! Today is just a day trip, but taking in these incredible views around the lodge, I can see why people want to spend a couple of days here. And there's snowshoeing, cross-country trails all over here, as well as backcountry skiing.
We operate on an all-inclusive basis here, so people get all their meals when they come here, appetizers when they arrive, and then a 4-course dinner prepared by our resident chef.
A wonderful reward. One that wouldn't be as sweet without the long road to get here.
And I think that's why we've been so successful. They've challenged themselves and they've inspired themselves.
A true journey dressed only in white, clear, free, at ease, and thanks to it, so too are our minds. From the Callahan Valley, I'm Nicole Fitzgerald for Shaw TV.
Callahan Country offers more than 42 kilometers of cross-country trails. You can do a day trip or you can stay overnight. And so you know, overnight includes a luggage transfer service, which is a good thing, so I don't know how my rolly suitcase would fare in all that snow. Now up next on The Express, it's another road trip. With today's Quality Assured Collision road trip, we're taking you to the world-renowned Museum of Anthropology.
Travel along with us as we explore the many marvelous attractions and activities of beautiful British Columbia on the Quality Assured Collision road trip.
A visit to the UBC Museum of Anthropology means a voyage into the history of the Pacific Northwest. We're taking a road trip to Moa.
Standing in the Great Hall, which is one of the features of the Museum of Anthropology building. The building was designed by Arthur Erickson, who's a very well-known Canadian architect. He designed the building specifically to house the monumental pieces that we see around us, the totem poles and the canoes and the large carvings. The wall of glass is meant to dissolve the borders between inside and outside, because most of what we see now were meant to be displayed outside anyway. So he felt that it would be wrong to enclose them, as most museums are, in kind of darkened interiors, but rather he wanted to bring them out as much as possible into their natural environment. MOA is a must-see for visitors when they come to Vancouver. It has iconic architecture. It has a beautiful setting on the campus of the University of British Columbia. But in addition to our permanent exhibits, we also have some temporary exhibits that are on for short periods of time.
One of those exhibits is A Green Dress, Objects, Memory, and the Museum.
We ask the question whether a memory is contained in an object or whether an object is a trigger for a memory, and every single object is related to memory, and museums have thousands and thousands and thousands of objects, so we are just riddled, if you will, with memory. And the green dress, which is in the title of this exhibition, is really very simply the one thing, one solid real thing that was left from a ceremony that changed history on a small island in the Pacific. So if you want the details, you have to come see it.
So many reasons to visit the UBC Museum of Anthropology. In Vancouver, I'm Kendall Harris for Shaw TV.
Entertaining and informative, the Quality Assured Collision Road Trip. Wednesdays on Shaw TV. Always something new and exciting.
The exhibit A Green Dress is on display until early April of 2012. The website is moa.ubc.ca. You're watching The Express, and we're learning about doshas and flying bears up next.
We like throwing teddy bears, and it's for a good cause.
The Sierra Sil Giants report on the 10th annual teddy bear toss.
It's an ancient 5,000-year-old science.
The Wedding Bells explore Ayurvedic healing, spa style.
Sarah has officially turned me into a full-on spa girl.
The Express, only on Shaw TV.
I can't speak.
Living in Vancouver is all about getting outside and being active. I'm balancing my chakras. I'm cruising the seawall.
Oh, yeah, you are.
Paddleboarding.
It's true, you can ski in the morning.
And sail in the afternoon. I think I'm having a BC moment right now.
Welcome back to The Express at the Vancouver Christmas Market at Queen Elizabeth Plaza. This year there are over 45 vendors selling European arts and crafts and eats. I tell you more about it, but I'm not sure I know how to pronounce the Spritzabak Makronen Nusekin. How about something I do know? The 10th annual teddy bear toss on today's Sierra Sil Giants Report.
The Giants Report is presented by Sierra Sil. Sierra Sil, health you can feel.
Here at the Pacific Coliseum, it's the Vancouver Giants' 10th annual teddy bear toss. Young and old, the people were pouring in, holding lions and tigers and bears, and they're all here for the same reason.
An annual teddy bear toss that's very important for the kids that do not have anything. So we come every year and we buy as many bears as we can and enjoy it.
I guess because we like throwing teddy bears, and it's for a good cause.
To help the kids who don't have presents for Christmas or can't afford it.
I just want to help out and have some fun.
The fans were anxiously waiting that first goal to be scored by the Giants, and they didn't have to wait long. Just under 3 minutes into the first period, Brett Kulak gets his second goal of the season, making it rain bears in Pacific Coliseum.
Teddy bears are going on the ice. The Giants lead it 1-0.
Brett Kulak got the teddy bear goal, as they like to call it, and they came streaming onto the ice. Probably just over 10,000. We don't have an accurate count in terms of the number of stuffed animals, but yeah, well over 10,000.
The Giants were celebrating and helping collect the bears, which took over 20 minutes to complete. Kulak says he didn't see it coming.
It was a huge experience scoring the goal. I didn't expect it going into the game, but opportunity was there, so I jumped down, scored the goal, and then obviously looking around at all the fans, there's 12,000 I think there, just screaming, and the teddy bears coming. I was in shock for a little bit, but it was good. It was really exciting.
Once all the bears were off the ice, they're bagged up and put into a truck where they'll be distributed to those who need them.
It goes to the Lower Mainland Christmas Bureau, and they'll deal with it. They have all kinds of different charities and areas that they will put them to use at. And of course, at this time of year, it's always nice for some kids who don't have an opportunity to get a Christmas gift that they'll get one of these stuffed animals.
The Teddy Bear Toss is a fun event for these young hockey players, but it's also an opportunity for them to give back.
At times, they take for granted the fact that they get to play hockey. For not for a living just yet. Obviously, they ideally like to play hockey for a living, but they're pretty fortunate guys. They come to a great organization like this. They're taking care of all the gear is paid for. They don't have to do any of that sort of stuff. But now they're trying to help out others, and I think they get it. They want to be a part of it.
I'm Peter Verge in Vancouver for The Express.
The Giants Report was presented by Sierra Sil. Health you can feel.
After all the bears are bagged up, they're taken to a location with a giant dryer where they tumble around a bit and then are distributed throughout the different programs. Now on The Express, we're almost about to head off for our holiday vacation. How about you? Any plans to visit Whistler during the break? Well, if so, the Wedding Bells suggest a visit to the Fairmont Chateau Whistler's Vida Spa. They say it's the perfect spot for any hardworking bridal party or as a fresh start to the new year.
Hi, I'm Aubrey.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are the Wedding Bells.
I just got engaged.
And I did not. We're on an adventure to plan the big day. After many outdoor adventures while staying at the Chateau Whistler Fairmont, these bells headed to Vida Spa.
Now, this is no ordinary spa. They offer Ayurvedic treatments. Alison Hagedis explained.
It's an ancient 5,000-year-old science of really working with the individual body type and establishing what your dosha is, which is really your personality, both in mind and in body.
How amazing is this for brides to be?
As a bride, as a bridesmaid, you tend to be very stressed. So Ayurvedic will bring you back into balance.
Time to find out our doshas.
Fill out your different character, personality traits, and follow it across. Vata, Pitta, Kapha.
I already like the word Vata better. Have you ever had anyone that's all three?
That is the ultimate. That's called a tridosha, and very few people are tridosha.
I don't think either of us are all three. No balancing here.
Okay, my hair is, dry, brittle, and frizzy. So what do you have? Fine with a tendency towards early thinning and graying? Remember this?
I don't have a lot of hair. Who doesn't want long, luscious hair? Hello?
Hello?
I have a flat stomach.
Oh, our hair differences were making Sarah competitive.
I'm done.
Wait, I'm not done. And Allison's predictions?
You are Pitta.
Oh, it's not Pitta.
Pitta is more of a calm, balanced personality, but can be a bit fiery at times. And you're Vata.
Yay, I'm a Vata, the word I liked.
Vata is the air element, which means that you have a lot of energy when you're balanced.
But after we calculated,
I was going to say Aubrey was Vata Pitta, and I wanted to streamline it. And now you're Vata Pitta.
Well, 2 out of 3 is close to balanced.
Well, you got the energy thing right, Allison.
Vata, Pitta, Kapha, or otherwise, these ladies started the hot oil treatment, and wow, we were being balanced.
I can't speak.
That's big if Aubrey can't speak.
Wait for it, Sarah.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Sarah, this is a family show.
Sarah has officially turned me into a full-on spa girl. Remember? Back 6 months ago? Unlike Sarah, I am not a big spa girl.
And all spas remind Aubrey of baking.
They just put something fabulous around my neck. It's called a herbal neck warmer. It smells like baking. It smells like baking to me, but not sweet baking.
It smelled amazing, and I was ready for my steam coffin. I mean bath.
Oh, no, I'm okay.
Aubrey's Veda energy was piping up again, while
It reminded me of beheading for a split second, but that was my Vata anxiety coming out.
It's like I'm in a magician's box.
Yep, magic.
And more baking. They floured me. Normally they do this to the entire body. But again, this is a family show.
Well, one thing was for sure. Whether before, during, or after, this spa calms all bridal peeps.
Every bride wants to be more balanced for their special day. Being more balanced leads to a healthier, longer, happier life.
And we lived happily ever after.
For Shaw TV, we're the Wedding Bells.
After After planning a wedding, every bride needs to have their dosha restored, hey? Although the same could be said for whoever is planning your big Christmas or Hanukkah family dinner. You're watching The Express at the Vancouver Christmas Market at Queen Elizabeth Plaza. It's on until December 24th, but it's not the only holiday happening. We've got some more ideas with today's Express Spotlight. The Cloverdale Arena is transformed into a winter wonderland for its 14th season, complete with an old-fashioned frozen pond. Rent or bring your own skates and skate for free at the Robson Square Skating Rink in downtown Vancouver. Prepare your holiday dinner by picking up your fresh produce at the Winters Farmers Market. It's open every Sunday at Nat Bailey Stadium. And that's it for today's show. Thanks for watching The Express only on Shaw TV. We're going to leave you with some more holiday magic. It's the School of Christmas at Richmond Center. Happy holidays, and we'll see you next time.